Alright, the purpose of this short video is to show you how to access and to use Google Docs that have been shared with you. When a Google Doc has been shared with you, you get an email from whoever shared it, and that email will say, I've shared an item with you. Oops, I'm going to close this because I'm going to open that later. Okay, so to access that Google Doc, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. The easiest way to access the Google Doc when it's first shared with you is by clicking on the link that it's shared on. So with that, you click this link and you can see that there's the Google Doc, and you've got it. And there's two other ways that you could access this. Another way that you access this is by clicking Drive. Or actually, this is the other way, but there's a couple ways within Drive. So if you click on Drive, on our organizational email, there's a bar across the top of the screen, and that's what gets you to Drive. But on the newer form of Gmail, it just looks like this. You open up your Google Drive, and my default organization for my Drive is Files, because I like to keep everything in Files. Another default organization is Recent. It shows you the different recent docs with you, and another one is Shared with Me. So if you go to Shared with Me, you'll notice that this checkpoint 6 is right there. So you can click on that, and that will take you. Another way to find your file is simply by searching for it up in the search box if you know the title. So if I write Checkpoint Week 6, there it is, and I can click on that, and that opens it. Once you're in the file, I've shared this file with you. All of you have the capability of editing this file. So when you go to edit it and you open the file, one of the things that I want you to look for is look to see if there's any other viewers. If you see another viewer, they'll give that viewer a code, if a color, and if you click it, since you're part of the icon organization, you're going to see their name too. And when someone is viewing this or they're about to edit it, it gives them a color, and if they're in a particular box, that's their box. Don't put your comments in their box. There's several boxes that you can put comments here. If you see that someone else is hovering over a box and you don't see anything in it yet, do not put comments in that box. You put comments in the next box over or whatever. So if I'm going to follow through on this kid for Government A, I'm going to click over here, and I will put my comments over here. So called Jerry about government. And you don't need to save on a Google Doc. By pressing enter, you save this. I want to just show this from the other end, from the other Clayton's point of view. And you will notice, see, I've got this box, and see, the other Clayton Tree Hall has this box. Although there's nothing in it, if I try to put something in this, it's going to mess it up a little bit. So if you see that a box is highlighted with a certain color, always look up, and if you see that someone else is doing that, don't touch that box. Go to the next box over, or this box, and so I can put called Jerry about Gov. And when I press enter, it's in there, and I want to show you what this looks like on the other end. And sometimes when you're editing these, you will see things appear even as you're working that you did not enter, and that's kind of the weirdness of a Google Doc. There we are. And if I press enter over here, now I look over on the other end of this, and there it is. I've got two comments. And the reason to use Google Docs is to have one document that multiple people can edit, and that's what we need for this. So remember, when you get this, it exists on your Drive. You can use the link. Oh, that's not the right email. You can use the link from your email. You can access it through your Drive, or you can or those are the two ways that you can get to it. And don't forget, please, to not put comments in someone else's box, because that's the only way that you can kind of screw this up. And by the way, it doesn't screw up the document. What it screws up is your comments may not be saved because someone else is in there. So you don't want to do that. If you see that a box is highlighted a certain color, then as you typically do when you're looking at these, you leave those boxes alone, and you would put your comments in. And that's why I made several boxes, so that multiple people could make comments in here. So anyway, I hope that this short little video kind of helps you with this and navigate this, because I'll be sending you this soon, and hopefully it works out really nice. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.